Talk about a special guest, Brandon, the governor of Utah. We have long theorized here about what the government knows about this place, if anything, if they're responsible for a lot of what goes on here. So to have the governor of the state come here and interact is a big moment.
Yeah, to have the sitting governor of the state of Utah, Governor Spencer Cox, come for a briefing is unprecedented. Not just with an investigation, but this specific frontier science effort here at Skinwalker Ranch. Because this has captured the world's attention, it has also captured the state's attention.
Because it speaks to the validity of the science. A governor's not going to come here if he thinks that what's happening doesn't have credibility to it.
Yeah.
You know, what's fascinating to me is it seems like everyone has a story about something they've experienced out here. So, yeah, I think any governor would be concerned. We want to know what's happening in our state.
Well, clearly this is someone with a very busy schedule, and, you know, he came in, we did make him aware of some of the things that we just discovered.
I do recall that he had a couple of young staffers with him that seemed to be a little bit nervous about being here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did any of you get a sense of what the governor believes in terms of what's going on here in the ranch, the Mesa, and the bubble?
Well, I think he was reserved. I think the governor is reserving judgment. I mean, he's taking a very objective view. This was a sensitive visit, again, for a sitting public official in high office.
I think he kept everything very close to the vest, but he did seem intrigued. And, you know, him coming here, look, us sharing the data can be a lot to digest.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What I was hoping that he would get out of the visit was he could see the sincerity of the investigation. Because in this investigation, we need alliances. He could witness with his own eyes the scientific platforms being used, meet the individuals behind it, and see our honest efforts in the field.
That's well said, Thomas, and I really appreciate that.
Really well said. And I'm glad you said alliances, too. How might he serve as an ally moving forward?
Regardless of someone's station in life, whether we're talking about a public figure or someone who may just operate in obscurity, the context we're working in is the unknown. And I've seen it in the eyes, I've heard it in the voices of those who've sat at this table with us. Everyone we've brought out has been genuinely provoked, intrigued, and challenged by what we've shared with them.
And in this case, you have a very powerful actor who can affect change. And if there is something in that Mesa that is, let's just call it a state secret of some piece of a government program or from an entity from another world, having a state governor with such power becomes a very key ally in that moment. Something we've never really talked about is, you know, when you do find whatever's in the Mesa, what then?
This privately funded investigation needs to be protected. It is the public's right to know what is happening here. And a big part of what we are doing as a team is making it available in a very transparent fashion as the investigation unfolds.
Fantastic.